Hi Scorpio, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you. So let's see what your first oracle card would like to share. And please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements, your sun, moon, rising, potentially your north node, for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Oh, okay, you have not for you. So there is something that is not for you. Okay? Now below it, you have higher power. So I'm going to take that card and put it right there. Higher power and not for you. All right. Let's get another oracle card. See what we come up with. So my first impression of this is that higher power is coming in and helping you. You might not see it that way, but helping you with something that is not for you, but you don't realize it at the moment. Strength. It's beautiful. And intuition. So that's a beautiful combination. You're using your strength and intuition to go forward. All right. Let's get another oracle card, and then we'll go straight into the tarot. Okay. Let's see what we have. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they are sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. Okay. And at the bottom, since we took 2 for this, we're taking 2 for this. You have vulnerability. And this says, this is a confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Do not let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Okay, maybe we should talk about this one for a minute. This confirmation that you're seeking is to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. And I can see that here. Yeah. Don't let fear hold you back, okay? Or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Being vulnerable is not a negative condition, okay? Just FYI. So you have some very nice cards. You have Hello from Heaven, which is beautiful. Strength and intuition are with you at this time. Not for you. And it's been my experience since I've been reading these cards that the not for you is usually something that you actually want. And I don't mean you want this not for you thing. It's something that you don't want. So it's usually a positive indicator. It doesn't always have to be, but it usually is. And you have higher power with it, so you're in touch with your higher self, the divine. Okay? So probably somewhere deep within, you know this is not for you because you're getting the help from the spiritual side. You're strong, and you're using your intuition, which Scorpios usually do anyway. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you. And being vulnerable is a good thing. All right? So let's go ahead and get some tarot to see what it would like to share. I think, just from these cards, Looks like this could potentially be on the deeper side of readings, but very positive. You have intuition and higher power. So those are both very spiritual. And hello from heaven, spiritual. Okay, let's get a card. Okay, not for you and your higher power. So you're working with your higher power, the spiritual side of things, and going to what it is that you really want. And again, like I said, this not for you is usually a very good card, where it's saying that there's something that isn't for you, and you're glad to know it, right? Right here it says, you are going forward to what it is that you really want. Your happiness, your joy, where you feel protected and loved. Okay? Beautiful card. Now let's get a card for your strength and intuition. Well, we cannot take a book. No. We just want 1 or 2 cards, please, for Scorpio. Again, way too many. Let's see. Oh, right. We have 1 card. Okay. You have the 10 of Swords, which means you are letting go. It's the end. You're letting go of something that has been uncomfortable for you. It could have with it some emotional baggage that you need to work through. It doesn't have to. But you are moving on to your happiness by creating this ending. And here, you're going on. It's a new beginning. So these two work very well together. Okay, let's go on to Hello from Heaven and Vulnerability. Yeah, so it looks like there might have been, or could currently be, it depends on where you are in this, something that you thought might have been for you, but you realize, no, it's not for you at all. And it could be because you're using your intuition and your higher power. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that's what this is saying. And you're using your strength. So, have you ever wanted to do something so bad and you do it and then you find out it was not for you? This is one of these that's keeping you from going down that path. You don't have to go through the lessons or struggle, whatever it is, in order to find that out. Your higher power, your intuition and strength is keeping you from having to learn that lesson. You already know. You're going to a place that you want to be by leaving this behind without even having to touch it. And here you have 4 cards. Yay for 4. Okay, your first one is the Hermit, and this is talking about spending some alone time. You know, you see this little pathway going up, right? So you're spending some time with self to discover the enlightenment that you're seeking, okay? And with these cards, I can see how this is beautiful, fits in perfectly. You're going in, soul searching, finding the enlightenment. Again, to me, that's another spiritual card. Here, absolutely beautiful, the King of Pentacles. Take a look at how relaxed they are in this beautiful energy. They make major decisions every day, but they're very relaxed in doing so. And it's also saying that abundance, a lot of abundance is coming in for you. And it's probably because you did not go down this road. You used your intuition, worked with your higher power, your strength, went ahead and skipped whatever this is to go forward. And this ending never really had a chance to start. So if you have thoughts about it, I don't know if they would necessarily be challenging thoughts. They could be, but I would say they're more curiosity thoughts. Okay? But yeah, here we go. Lots of abundance. Here, it says that you are working diligently and working for this outcome. You're trying to perfect something, make something that is exactly the way you want it to be. And your final card is the Wheel of Fortune. So you have two very fortunate energies right here that are hello from heaven and vulnerability. Okay? So over here, you're not having to deal with this, whatever it was, because you're using your higher power and your intuition and strength together. So you're going forward and letting go of whatever it was that you were at one time probably thinking you wanted. Now here, hello from heaven. Your loved ones are wanting to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove that they are with you at this time. So keep your eyes open for signs and synchronicities. They could be tiny, they can be big, very, very subtle, all the way to kind of in your face, all right? It can be something, say, your grandmother loved, and you just happen to see it on the ground, say roses, just as an example. But keep your eyes open for those signs and synchronicities. And again, another spiritual card, right? And here it's saying being vulnerable is not a bad thing, right? Being vulnerable is a good thing, okay? And a lot of people feel that being vulnerable is a challenge, and you really shouldn't feel that way. That means you're open, all right, and learning. Here, it's talking about you going within and learning, finding your enlightenment. So I think this reading is kind of all-inclusive. It's not different things. It's all one thing. You are learning, okay? Putting these together, you're learning what is right for you. It's not whatever it is that you were either tempted by or thought of that you were thinking you might want to do. It's not that, and you realize it. So you skip right over it, and you go into the King of Pentacles energy, which is a fabulous energy, and it's also very abundant. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, very abundant. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. You are working to perfect whatever it is that you truly want. And you know what it is that you want, because definitely you know what it is that you don't want. Okay? So this is going to be a lucrative time for you. And it's a new beginning. It's kind of interesting. In a sense, this is a new beginning, going for what you want. Because you are not going for what you don't want, what's not right for you. And you end up with going for what you want, which is going to be very fortunate for you. Okay? Really a wonderful reading. Kind of deep. Very spiritual. And having the correct beginning. Right? The one that is right for you. Not wrong for you. Okay, let's get a few clarifying cards. Okay, let's start with not for you. Judgment. You are rising up. Another spiritual card, by the way. You are rising up, becoming a whole new you. And that is partially due to you not taking this at potentially an opportunity that you know is not right for you. Okay? Your higher power is stepping in, so is your intuition and strength. and you are rising up, making for sure, you know, I say closing out of a cycle. I don't think it really ever opened, but this is a good way to, you know, through the tarot to talk about this. Closing out of it. Maybe it started and ended like that, but you are rising up and going for what is for you. Very spiritual, okay? Let's get a card for the Ten of Swords. And we have some, okay. Fabulous energy. This is probably the best or one of the best cards you could possibly get. This is the Emperor. Extremely powerful. And this Emperor makes major life decisions easily. They are so used to doing it. It's a breeze. Very positive, extremely abundant, and they make wise decisions. So that's clarifying the Ten of Swords. By not having this or closing it out before it ever actually gets started, very wise, very powerful decision. And you have the Four of Swords, which means take a little break. Do something good for yourself. Take a vacation, or literally nap, whatever it is, where you get your mind off of this, okay, and onto this. All right. Excuse me. Let's get a card for vulnerability. Oh, one just flew out. Absolutely perfect card. Synchronicities, not coincidences. If I had to pick a card in the tarot that really encompasses vulnerability, it would be this exact card. This is the Six of Cups. It's a card of nostalgia. And you see there's children here, and butterflies that mean transformation, and sunflowers that mean finances, wonderful finances, and kitty cats. Anyway, it's a card of nostalgia that talks about you thinking back on times all the way from now through childhood that brings smiles and warmth to you. Could also be saying there's a potential for somebody to come back from your past. But it is a card of caring, sharing, and love. And all those have the potential to be vulnerable. So, best card to clarify that card, I think. At least in this reading. Okay. I'm looking to see if we need to get a card for anything else. Let's get a card for the Hermit. And see what enlightenment it is. Okay. The Ten of Swords. Here you have the Ten of Swords. Same card. So this is definitely saying to me that somewhere, because of your intuition strength, connection with higher power, and the loved ones from the other side, and also maybe other things that aren't mentioned here, you know that if you were to have gone for whatever this was, it would bring in the Ten of Swords, right? And this can be a stressful ending. But like I said, I don't think you ever really made it to that stage. And if you did, it was very short-lived. You went into the hermit mode, spent time with yourself to find enlightenment, and realized this is not for you. Okay? Something else much better. This Wheel of Fortune beginning. The King of Pentacles. Beautiful. Yet kind of deep, and also explains a lot. Okay. So, sum it all up. You're not having this in your life because you know it's not for you. You know this because of your intuition, and you are very intuitive. Your strength, your higher power, and I think your loved ones from the other side have all gotten together to help you with this. You know it's not for you. You're rising up and going for what is. You also have the Emperor, which helped with this. Okay? And going into the Hermit mode and finding your enlightenment and making the decision using the Emperor energy, which is extremely strong, you realized, no, that's not for you. So you're going on to what is for you. Okay? And it's bringing in abundance. You're perfecting it. It takes a little bit of work, but you are perfecting it. And the outcome is a wonderful turn of the wheel of fortune in your favor. Okay? Beautiful. Let's see what the angels would like to share. I love this reading. Complex, but since when aren't Scorpios complex? Okay, let's see what we have. Recovery. And I would say that would go in here, right? It might take you a minute, if that. Short recovery, very short. But it does exist, right? Because whatever this was might have been a temptation. But you being as intuitive as you are and psychic, you knew not right for you. So, it takes you a minute to recover, which is great. And at the bottom of the deck, by going this route, here we have the King of Pentacles, which is all about Pentacles and abundance. The Wheel of Fortune, abundance. And here, abundance. So you're recovering, you know, going down this path, taking a minute to recover if need be, and you're going into whatever it is that is bringing you the abundance. Wonderful. Okay, thank you so much. I hope this helps. And if you like this reading, please give a like, share, subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.